So System D has opted to drop out of this game, and we're currently looking for a fill. There could be a potential for a bit of a delay here, so we're just going to talk a little bit about the matchup in terms of what to come to expect for Lijiang Tower. System D was playing, I believe, a soldier. Carmel, can you corroborate that?
System D was running a diva at the current
A
moment,
diva, okay.
but he is their soldier player as well.
So we're going to be looking for someone that can come in to fill for that position. Okay, so it looks like we have a sub.
Has, stepped up, and it seems Team Flop will be yet again 6 players strong. I don't know much about Kazu's hero pool, but hopefully they can make it work.
At this point, I think they just need a 6th player. Having that body is going to be better than not. And at this point, coming into this game, if they don't bring a 6th player, they're obviously not going to have a very good time.
Very unfortunate situation for Team Flop to be in.
Absolutely. I think, especially this far into the tournament, they've developed quite a bit of teamwork. They've had 2 weeks to bond as a team, and through the course of today, they've had will be their 2nd game. So
this is the 3rd game.
3rd game, that's right. So this is going to be a significant hit in terms of teamwork coming from Team Flop.
Hopefully they can get Kazoo updated with all the tactics that they've learned over 2 weeks and just get in there and make an effort to do what they can in order to win the match.
Right, there's going to be a lot of communication happening right now to try and bring him up to speed.
Seems like Team Flop are ready.
All right, we'll be resuming the game. Thank you for your patience as we dealt with this technical issue.
Back into the fray. As we can see, there's a lot of ultimates available for Team Harald the Wings here. They, in fact, have almost every single ultimate available to them. In particular, we were looking at that Earth Shadow coming in from Nathan, which there is no way for Team Flop to counter at the current moment. But they have actually swapped on over to a Reinhardt, anal ship, holding that shield for his team. Nathan actually getting in nice. Fire strike onto just staying there.
So anal ship coming in from the main alley, not really being contested outside in the courtyard. However, they are able to push right into the point without much contest.
Jesus picks off Jaxus, who was way out of position with his team there.
Now anal ship peeled off by himself. Reinhardt alone on the balcony. In the back though, uncontested, and he is able to charge Nathan, growing ever closer to that team. Oh, and a long charge out into the main courtyard by Nathan on anal ship. Both Reinhardts now holding their Earth Shatters, looking for an opportunity to change this fight up. Zeus still uncontested on his Pharah.
Looks like Team Flop will be coming in for another one. We can see Zeus with that justice ready to be dispensed.
Oh, and Giant Earth Shatter comes down to counter that. Following up the Lucio sound barrier, is able to turn the fight, and it looks like Rocket Master is about to fall. Lucio doing his best to extend overtime for his team to get back, but with that many members of Hollow Wings up on point, it doesn't last long.
Yes, it has to be said yet again, is the Zeus on that Pharah is just completely shutting down what Team Flop's trying to do. They've been running dive comp all day, and all of a sudden there's something that they just cannot dive.
I would have liked to have seen some sort of team composition change to account for Zeus. With just a sole soldier and Jusain on Tracer, they really don't have that much reach to be hitting Pharah. Now Jusain switching over to his own Pharah, leaving...
This could be interesting, actually.
Right, it leaves Hollow Wings in a position where they don't have much to counteract Jusain on his Pharah.
Only Bubs is the person to be able to deal with Farah. Now, taking down Farah as Ana in itself is fairly simple, but you have to keep in mind that you are being juggled with those rockets, and you're also in a position where you need to heal your teammates.
Right, the
So
split in
Ana
attention.
can
The split in attention definitely causes
very
issues. Especially as Fizzfax, who's running his Lucio, can't deal that much in the way of burst healing. It's going to make it very difficult for Ana to be able to keep his team up while also dealing with that Jusain on Pharah.
You see fairly even team fight as of yet. Nathan gets charged by Emerald Ship here. Looks like he will be going down. Zeus gets a kill onto Jusain here, and it looks like it's going to be even for now. Zeus is the only Pharaoh alive, both. So
oh, with the pick onto Vubs. Ana down. Healing output for Hollow Wings going to be significantly reduced. Looks like the fight is slowly... And Lucio goes down as well. That's no more supports. The rest of the team slowly falls. Point flipped in favor of... Jesus. Team Flop.
Team Flop. Names get confusing after.
Oh, yeah. A couple games in and everyone's sounding the same.
What is probably hurting Team Howland Wings here the most is because of the Winston not being able to deal with neither the Soldier nor the Farah.
Right, and at
Maybe
this
a
point...
switch onto something else would be recommended.
Right, and at this point, the dedication to maintaining this Winston pick is potentially hurting their team. With the Roadhog on Team Flop, along with that Pharah, it's just, there's not much room for his Winston to do work.
Here comes another boost onto Nathan. Actually, he does have his Earth Shadow available. Does pop it here. Just saying now using his Justice. Nathan gets a kill onto Anal Ship and Jaxus. Getting 2 kills. Gets debuffed himself though. Very dangerous situation for him to be in. He gets taken down early. Golden does have a lot of charge, but it seems it was not enough as Rocket Monster takes him down.
And now looking at the ult charges for each respective team, Team Flop is sitting pretty with 4 available. Meanwhile, Hollow Wings coming back with just the Ferals and a defensive Lucio. Zarya is coming close. So I would imagine that their call right now is to build Zarya ult and then wait to go in with a combo. Now, S Platinum, Lucio on Team Flop does have his sound barrier, so we'll see whether or not he's able to make that happen. It's going to require some good timing and spacing with his team to avoid that grab.
Here comes Tactical Visor from Kazumetal here, trying to get as many kills as he can. Does manage to take down the Lucio. Going for another, gets Ellie Golden on point together with Jusain here. And Nathan now goes down to Kazumetal, not with the ultimate bow and Anal Ship helping take down Bobs. Here we can see Anal Ship helping again on another kill on Shinkaru.
And so that was a clear victory. It goes over to Team Flop. The Pharah that they picked, uncontested, absolutely dominant in the skies for the majority of that round.
Seems like this swap has, in fact, helped them win the team fight. Although, it remains to be seen because Control Center is such a closed-off map, it really limits the way Farah can move around, and we now see is Zeus moving on to a McCree in order to contest Jusain on that Farah.
Right, and knowing that Jusain was on Pharah, I wonder if we'll see a right-side approach coming from Hollow Wings, avoiding that dangerous bridge where Pharah is known to often bump people into the abyss.
Of course, Farah knocking you out is pretty much losing the team fight at the beginning. And as you did predict, they are heading onto the left side here. It looks like all the Team Flop are heading onto the left side as well, so we'll be seeing a full 6v6 in this little room here. In comes the charge from Anal Ship. He gets hooked though.
So Jusain with an excellent angle. He's able to drop damage and relatively, he drops directly in against his McCree.
Does get punched for a bow as Zeus takes him down.
Having given up that positional advantage due to Jusain, Team Flop is able to walk onto point, cap it, flip it early, and now brawls are happening as the Hollow Wings are desperately trying to push in from that tight corridor.
Team Flop are ahead in terms of manpower right now, but Nathan comes in with a huge Earth Shadow actually. I think a Nerf Shadow is going to be coming in from... Oh, very, very nice Earth Shadow here from Anal Ship, taking down 4 of Team Hallowed Wings, and more importantly, taking down the nano-boosted Reinhardt. Now it's only the Zeus left for his team alive, should probably be trying to just get into that abyss to regroup as quickly as possible. Get taken down now by Anal Ship. Huge ultimate by Nathan, and even bigger ultimate by Anal Ship. Follows him straight up.
That's right, and even with those ultimate usage, we still have Team Flop holding 3 ultimates against Hollow Wings 1. It is a Lucio ult though, so it is able to mitigate a fair amount of damage coming out from Team Flop, but as they push in, Rocketmancer falls, reducing the amount of team damage that they can output. That's 2 members down now.
Coming in here from Lijiang. Here comes the charge. Anal Ship takes down Goldine, but is probably too late here as Nathan's already taken down Jackson's, leaving him without an Ana. Now comes Justice from Lijiang, takes down 2 people, takes down 3 people. Bubs, Zeus, and Nathan are down, and now he gets a final kill here on Fizzyfat.
Right, a large 3 kill coming from Jusain, and then followed up by another kill onto the Lucio. 4 kills to his name as he enables his team to easily flip that point. And with 10% remaining, there's not a whole lot left for the Hollow Wings to do to get back onto point here.
So we just have to make a complete run for it. Now gets taken down here, Bubs, by Jusain. In comes the hook ball from Shinkiru, taking him down, annihilating that Pharaoh from the sky. So Nathan is now on the point. In comes Kazumedal with that tactical visor, gets the kill onto Nathan, who was in the middle of his animation for that upshot. Now Shinkiru, the only one being left alive, is sleeping in the middle of a courtyard, sadly. Cannot do much to help his team.
So we watched a pretty convincing victory come out from Team Flop there. And I think it was mostly attributed to that initial fight being won by Jusain's flank. Now, his drop into the enemy team was potentially a bit of a misplay, but by opening up that angle, he allowed his team to gain the proper positioning necessary to hold off the subsequent attack.
It was a high risk, high reward play.
Absolutely.
It did get punished, but it was not punished quick enough. We see Zeus now on a soldier as well, trying to contest Kazumedal. Seems we have an almost mirror composition, only the Pharaoh differentiates. As they now are running a Zarya on Team Hallowed Wings. Seems Team Hallowed Wings are going to be coming in from the server room here. Jusain dealing quite a lot of damage, but it doesn't look to be enough. Now Shinkiru gets debuffed, gets hooked now by Rocketmancer. Though it leaves Rocketmancer in quite the dangerous position with only 25 HP left to go.
We saw the power. We saw the power of an offensive Ana grenade. With the tight grouping that Hollow Wings had, Ana was able to splash 4 to 5 members of Hollow Wings before engaging that fight. And without the ability to heal their team, they fell rather quickly.
Offensive Ana nades are the only Ana nades to be had, almost. If you were to prefer, you would probably want to get both your teammates and the enemy, but for example, if there's a right-up charging battle, you are going to go for that defensive nade because it's just such a powerful tool. Looks like the first ultimate will be coming out from Anal Ship, but Nathan is just behind with his. Now it remains to be seen which right can pull off the best one.
The timing of those 2 ults was a little strange. The Pharaoh ult came up first before the Earth Shatter. Effective nonetheless.
Tactical visor is popped, and nanovisor actually is popped. Not sure if that is a bit early, but Nathan now gets pinned. Gets taken down. Looks like it will work out for Team Flop here, but again, could be said that that was a bit early for that nanovisor.
Right, but rolling off the back of a 3 kill, that does provide them an opportunity to stagger, although that was a significant investment of resources when they're already so close to spawn.
Now Hallowed Wings do have almost every single ultimate available from them except for that rolling ultimate. They need to make their play right now, and they need to capture the point because this is the final fight they'll be having. In comes Tactical Visor from Zeus here, doesn't get nano boosted though. Nano boost has come in on Nathan here. Nathan gets a kill on Kazumedal, and Shinkiru pulls down Anal Ship. Looks like this fight could be going in either direction, but in comes Nerf Shadow from Nathan, taking down 3 people from Team Flopper, and it looks like this is very much going in the direction of Hallowed Wings. Only Splatinum and Jax's remain and trying to hold on to the point as desperately as they can, but now it rolls on over to overtime and the point ticks into favor of Hallowed Wings.
So Nathan's Earth Shatter was able to hit 2 or 3, and it was monumental in turning that point over. However, now without a control ult, or rather, I guess Zarya does have her Graviton Surge, so it's going to be critical in holding off this next push.
If LA Golden can get a good Graviton Surge in here, they will be able to hold it. In comes the Graviton Surge, gets far.
And shield goes down.
Justice comes in from behind by Jusame, but it looks like it is not enough as the rest of his team just get wiped out from the front.
Nathan again reaching his Earth Shatter. And the Kazoo Metal with his...
Kazoo Metal coming in actually with a triple kill. Using that tactical visor, maybe actually pulling it back for Team Flop. It puts down his healing station. It could be his chances. Only this fake remains. Huge comeback from Kazoo Metal here.
I think a turning point of that particular fight was the Graviton Surge, in which the Ana was able to get down her defensive Bionade before the offensive one came down, by a bit of time. And with that flip, LA Golding has to...
very strong with that boosted healing. So, I agree, but Arnade was very crucial in keeping the rest of the team alive.
And with that, Team Flop takes the victory over Hollow Wings, 3-1.
Nathan Bow with the play of the game could be this triple kill. No, this is utter domination with that. Very, very nice play, keeping the entire team down, actually, with an Earth Shatter, and then just going wild with his hammer. Very well played by both teams, I feel.
Right. And despite some difficulty with our technical issues, I think both teams in the end were able to field strong outings with a good showing. Less so on the first map, being that there was that disconnect. The disconnect both happening in terms of the player being missing, but also just the communication disconnect afterwards with the ringer coming in to fill. For now, we're going to take a quick break as we bring in the final teams for our first and second place match. We're going to be bringing in May Bays versus the winner of this game, Team Flop, and that'll be on Route 66.